Line charts or time series tutorial. We will be using the avocado sales from 2015 to 2017 datasets to make line charts. Line charts can also be referred to as time series. In this dataset, we have the date of purchase, the average price that was paid for the avocados, the volume, meaning how much by weight of avocados were sold, how much they were sold for by the bag, and whether or not they were conventional or organic. Finally, we see what region they were sold to in the United States. To make a line chart, we'd like to arrange the dates by month and not have any month repeat itself in the new list. Instead of manually typing all the months, we will have Excel do this for us. Let's do that by highlighting the date column in the raw data and click Data in the ribbon. Next to the filter icon, click on the advanced icon. Click Copy to another location and select where the filtered data should be placed. Make sure to select the Unique Records Only box. From the 4 December 15 entries, we'll only select one for now. Later, we will average out the values for all of them. Press OK, and now we have listed all the months only once for each year. Our first goal is to take the average of the volume of avocados sold for every single month of the year for each year from 2015 to 2017. Click the first box under Conventional in our new table and type equals average ifs function in the cell, highlighting the total volume column. Then select the total volume column and the date column. From that date column, specify criteria December 2015, 12/1/15, or just click on the cell K3. In the type column, we only want the values of conventional avocado sales, so click on the word conventional in cell L2. We'll press enter. This is the volume of avocados that were sold in December of 2015. We can continue this function all the way down the list to get all the calculated values. Great! We can do the same thing for the organic column, but instead, we'll select the organic avocado data. So this time, we use the average ifs function again, with the criteria being total volume column, date being 12/1/15, and the type being organic this time. Click enter. We can copy this down the list and it looks like this. Awesome. Now we have our new table that we can use to make our line chart. We'll highlight the date and the conventional columns in our new table. Go to Insert, click on the line chart symbol, and then choose 2D line chart. There it is. Let's give it an appropriate title and make sure that the axes are labeled correctly. We'll title it Average Monthly Volume of Conventional Avocados Sold, and we'll put the date range in parentheses. On the y-axis, we will write volume, and on the x-axis, we will write date. With our completed chart, we can see that the volume of conventional avocados sold goes up in the month of April, down in the month of December, then back up in April, down in December, up in April, and down in December. We know that the sales of avocados are cyclical by year, which makes sense for any kind of produce, as certain produce only grows during certain seasons. What if we wanted to see both the volume of conventional and organic avocados that were sold on the same chart? What we would do is highlight the entire table, go to Insert, then click the line chart symbol and select Stacked Line Chart. Let's go ahead and make sure that we include our titles and legend. And here's our graph with the title, Monthly Volume of Avocados Sold with the date range. According to our legend, blue is conventional and orange is organic. The volume is on the y-axis and the date is on the x-axis. To make this chart even more readable, double-click on the chart, click on the Organic Data Series line. Then, in the Format Data Series pane, we'll add a secondary axis. This adds another y-axis on the right side of the chart. that is associated with the organic avocados, while the left side is still associated with the conventional avocados. Therefore, we will rename the axis to represent conventional avocados only on the left side. To do this, we will put the word conventional in parentheses next to the current label that says volume, and then we will add the word organic in parentheses next to the word volume on the right side of the y-axis as well. From this stacked line chart, we can see that both conventional and organic avocado sales have similar cyclical patterns over the years. It does look like organic avocado sales have been increasing steadily over time, whereas conventional avocado sales have remained flat over time. It is critical that we understand that these lines represent different scales of sales volume. The scale on the conventional avocados is in the millions, whereas the scale of the organic avocados is in the tens of thousands. This is important to realize to interpret this graph properly. Just because these two lines are overlaid on each other does not mean that they are selling the same volume of avocados. You can imagine that the orange line for the organic avocados would have been 100 times lower on this chart if it would have been using the same scale as the blue line.